basically current examples of what we are handling here at Mortgage Works, real life transactions where I can try to show or illustrate why negotiating seller concessions can be a really good option for you as a buyer. So with that, we'll bring Jeff back on and we'll get started.
Hey, Art. I'm a little disappointed you didn't say anything about your Angels. What's going on?
Well, they just, as I keep saying, they just wallow back and forth, get close to 500 and then 2 or 3 or 4 games under 500 and back again. The last couple of days, they've not done so well. So they're going to be, if they finish the year above 500, I'll be surprised. I do not see the playoffs in their future. Not this year.
Wasn't there some trade deadlines or something you were talking about last week? I was just curious if they made any wild trades or they just kind of stand pat.
No, nothing major. They got a couple of pitchers, but no big names or anything. And so overall, the Angels are pretty quiet. I think their challenge is, they've got a good core group of younger players, and they look like they could be the franchise going forward. So I think they decided to kind of hang on to their core group and keep working them, get them more experience, and then focus on 26 as to getting back into the playoffs. So, and then for our star player, he's doing okay, but again, not back to his old self. He did hit a home run yesterday. So really the big excitement for the Angels these days is waiting for Mike Trout to hit that 400 home run threshold. That's going to be the fun part of the season, for the last, what do we got, about a month and a half. So
yeah, I'm excited to talk about today's topic just because it seems like I see more and more things in the headlines and also digging in and, reading past headlines that the market is shifting in many locations from being a seller's market to a buyer's market. And they say that there's more inventory in the market. The inventory that's out there is more days on the market before they sell, which usually says, hey, you know what? It looks like it could favor the borrower or the buyer. And so I'm excited to hear about this because I know we're going to talk about concessions today, but, I kind of, this is a little dramatic. Hey, watch this before you make a decision. I think it is important because, when we've talked in the past, it's easy to forget that there's more than one reason to ask for concessions. And if you missed it last week, go back and look at that program because, you went into it pretty much in depth. But from a buyer standpoint, I'm excited to hear about this today.